God says, this is not a coincidence. This moment was written in heaven long before your heart ever questioned why certain things felt off. I have hidden something from you for a reason, but today, I am lifting the veil. What I am about to reveal is not easy, but it is necessary. You are not seeing this by chance, my child. The person you love and trust the most has acted in secret. It happened quietly, but I saw everything. You need to know this truth before it disappears. If you don't open your heart now, it will vanish like smoke in the wind. Comment Amen to affirm you are ready to receive what I'm about to show you. You have been so loyal, even in seasons where loyalty wasn't returned. You have believed in people who were not always honest with you. Your heart gave grace, again and again. And I saw you. I watched as you held back tears and smiled anyway. I heard your silent prayers when no one else even knew you were hurting. You trusted, even after being betrayed before. And that trust, oh my beloved, that trust, is sacred to me. That's why I'm stepping in now. That's why this moment is so urgent. Please, like this video if your heart has ever been broken by someone you never expected. I want you to feel seen and not alone anymore. I have protected you more times than you realize. I stopped certain things from reaching you, not because I was hiding pain from you, but because I was preparing your heart for the strength it would take to face the truth. You are stronger now. You are more grounded in me. You are no longer the version of yourself that once broke down after every storm. You've been rising quietly, and that's why I chose today to reveal this. Comment 1111 if you believe this is the divine moment you were meant to receive. I am not revealing this to break you, but to heal you. The truth does not destroy, it delivers. The truth doesn't come to shatter your life. It comes to set your soul free from the weight of lies. And the truth is this: the person you trusted the most, be it a family member, a friend, a partner, they have acted behind your back in ways they knew would hurt you deeply. But instead of telling you, they smiled. Instead of confessing, they kept building a web of silence. But I watched it all unfold. I watched you pray for them while they were plotting against you. I kept quiet because I wanted you to grow. I allowed you to walk through that place of confusion so you would know the sound of my voice in the dark. I let you feel the sting of distance so you would come closer to me. And now that you're here, now that your soul is finally learning to rest in my arms, I'm revealing what was hidden. Comment 222 if you trust me with the timing of this revelation. The secret I'm showing you today will hurt, but only for a moment. It will feel like a storm at first, but it will actually wash away the fog that's been clouding your heart. You'll start to see clearly again. You'll understand why certain doors closed. Why certain people grew cold. Why some conversations felt empty even though they were filled with words. You weren't imagining it. You weren't being overly sensitive. Your spirit knew something was wrong. And now, I'm confirming it. You are not being punished. You are being rescued. This is not judgment. This is protection. I have covered you while others exposed you. I have shielded your name while others whispered it behind your back. I didn't allow you to hear every word, because I knew it would hurt too much. But I saw it. I recorded it. And I will deal with it in my way. You don't have to take revenge. You don't have to confront anyone. You don't need to scream or demand answers. The only thing you need to do is stay close to me. Let me lead you. Let me be the one who handles this. I promise you, nothing done in secret stays hidden forever. I will bring everything to light, and I will make sure you are vindicated in ways that even your enemies will have to witness. You are my chosen. My favor surrounds you like a shield. That's why the enemy used someone so close to you, because he knew he couldn't touch you directly. So he tried to use proximity. But even that plan has failed. Because now you know. And now you are free. This is just the beginning of what I'm about to do for you. Stay ready. Stay surrendered. And most of all, stay soft. Don't let this turn your heart hard. Don't let what they did close the door to who I'm sending. Someone with a pure heart is on the way. But I cannot allow them to enter your life while you're still holding on to someone who only pretended to love you. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. God says, I saw how hard you fought to hold everything together when it was already falling apart behind your back. You gave your heart with no conditions, and the one you trusted didn't treat it with the same care. What I'm revealing now is not to create fear in you but to lift the weight you've been carrying without even realizing it. The truth was buried deep, but your spirit has felt the tension. You've been sensing something was off. And now, I'm showing you what your heart already knew but didn't want to believe. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I am about to uncover for your healing. I never turn away from you. Even when you question me. Even when you cry in the middle of the night and wonder if I'm still near. I never moved away from you. I was watching every single moment when you were let down, misled, or lied to. I didn't step in right away because I knew you were not ready to let go yet. And I never force your heart. I waited. I wept with you. And now, I'm stepping forward to release what's been hidden in the dark. There's been a pattern in your life where you keep giving more than you receive, and even when people fall short, you blame yourself. You wonder if you should have done more, been more, said less, or waited longer. But I want you to hear me clearly right now. This betrayal was never your fault. This secret I'm exposing was never something you caused. You walked in love, and someone else chose to walk in deception. But I will not let that stand anymore. The very person you defended in front of others is the same one who allowed others to talk about you behind your back. The one you carried in prayer is the one who used your trust as a tool to cover their own hidden motives. But my justice is not blind. I am slow to anger, but I am righteous. And I'm not just revealing this for the sake of justice, I'm revealing it because your next blessing cannot come through a broken foundation. Comment 555 if you believe my justice is already working for you in ways you can't see. I don't want you to be afraid of the truth. I want you to be free by it. Because the moment you truly understand that I see every unseen action, every whispered lie, every moment of manipulation, they lose power over you. You're not crazy for feeling what you've felt. You're not overly emotional. You're spiritually sensitive. And the pain you've experienced has only refined your spirit, not weakened it. I allowed the secret to stay hidden for a time so I could strengthen you. But now that you've grown into a deeper awareness of me, it's time for me to clear away the final fog from your path. The people who betrayed you may not come forward and apologize, but I'm not waiting on them to bring justice. I will be the one to restore what was taken, replace what was lost, and rebuild what was broken. Your blessings are coming quickly. But they are not meant to be shared with people who misused you. The next door I open will be so big, so sacred, so life-changing, that I refuse to let it be stained by people who only pretended to celebrate you. That's why this secret is being revealed now, because you're stepping into something too holy for hidden deception to follow you. I want you to understand that my timing is not late. I've waited for the precise moment where this truth would no longer break you but free you. I'm giving you clarity. I'm showing you what really happened behind the scenes. And even though it might sting at first, it will become the very thing that strengthens your faith in me. Because you'll look back and see that I always had your back, even when others didn't. Comment 1212 if you know I've always protected your heart, even in the silent seasons. You will never be left empty after being emptied by someone else. I will refill you. I will restore your hope. I will place joy back into the places where confusion once lived. This betrayal will not define you. It will not decide your worth. It will not determine what comes next. You are still worthy of love. You are still worthy of truth. You are still worthy of miracles. And miracles are exactly what I'm releasing now. The delay you've been experiencing wasn't punishment, it was protection. I held some things back because if I had released them earlier, the wrong people would have come with you. But now that the truth is revealed, now that your eyes are open, now that your heart is no longer bound by false loyalty, I can release what I've been holding back just for you. You will rise from this. You will come out of this wiser, stronger, softer, and more radiant. I will not let this betrayal define the rest of your life. I will rewrite your story with a chapter of healing, breakthrough, and divine compensation. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer, buried in a leaked FBI file, is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. God says, "The secret I am revealing to you today is not just about betrayal, it's about the next chapter I'm calling you into. This is bigger than the pain you just uncovered. It's about transformation, elevation, and deep spiritual awakening. The person you trusted did something that hurt you quietly, but what I'm doing in response will heal you loudly. What was done in darkness is being brought to light, not to humiliate anyone, but to cleanse your path so you never trip over deception again." Comment 777 if your spirit agrees that this is your moment of cleansing and renewal. There were moments when your heart felt so uneasy, but you kept silencing the voice inside you because you didn't want to believe the worst. You gave the benefit of the doubt. You forgave without ever receiving an apology. You believed in someone who didn't believe in protecting you. And yet, in all of that, you remained kind. You kept showing up. You kept loving. And I saw all of it. I have not forgotten your tears. I have not ignored your questions in the quiet hours of the night when no one else was listening. I have watched your soul grow heavy from carrying truths you couldn't yet name. And that is why I stepped in. Not just to reveal what was hidden, but to bring full closure. So you stop wondering. So your spirit can rest. So your mind can be still again. You are not meant to live in suspicion or sadness. You are meant to live in peace. The betrayal you've just become aware of didn't start yesterday. It's been there longer than you thought. But I didn't reveal it until now because I needed you to be ready. Not emotionally ready, but spiritually prepared. I wanted you to hear this not with bitterness but with discernment. Not with a spirit of revenge but with a spirit of wisdom. That's the maturity I've been growing in you, and now that it's here, I can entrust you with deeper truth. Comment 999 if you feel the wisdom of my spirit guiding you into this season of truth. You've been asking me for clarity, and I'm giving it now. But along with that clarity, I'm also giving you something else: permission to walk away. Permission to stop begging for answers from people who never planned to be honest with you. Permission to stop feeling guilty for sensing what your spirit already knew. Permission to say, "God showed me enough, and that's all I need." You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to collect more evidence. You don't need closure from people who still live in denial. I am your closure. My truth is your clarity. And my peace is your confirmation. There are people in your life who thought they could move in silence and never be found out. But I don't just see actions, I see intentions. I see hearts. I see what is said in the unseen rooms. And the moment someone plotted against you, they were already disqualified from the future I'm preparing for you. That's why their access is being revoked. That's why the connection suddenly feels strained. That's why their presence feels heavier instead of healing. This is me cutting the tie. This is me protecting your anointing. This is me closing a door no one else has the power to reopen. You've spent too many years trying to keep people in your life who were only meant to be lessons. But now, I'm about to fill your life with people who are answers. People who pray for you behind your back instead of gossip. People who cover you when you are too tired to carry yourself. People who don't need to be asked to show up because love is their nature, not just their word. Comment 1010 if you're ready to make space for the people I'm sending next. This betrayal will not stop your blessing. In fact, it just triggered the release of something greater. Every seed of loyalty you planted in the wrong soil is being multiplied and returned to you through new relationships, divine favor, and spiritual promotion. This was the final test. You didn't fail. You didn't lose. You just found out who couldn't go where I'm leading you. You are being elevated, and elevation always brings separation. You are being blessed, and blessings always require discernment. You are being refined, and refinement always exposes what can't survive the fire. You are still my child. You are still my chosen. You are still anointed for greatness, even if others tried to speak against your name. What they whispered in secret, I heard. And I will use it all as fuel for your rise. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands clean. And keep your eyes on me. A 9-word script, verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. God says, your spirit has walked through fire, not just because of what was done behind your back, but because of the weight you've carried in silence. The burden of pretending everything was fine while your heart quietly broke. I know the ache of wondering why someone you trusted could act so carelessly. I saw it. I knew it. And I still allowed it for a season, not to hurt you, but to protect something even greater that I am about to bring into your life. Comment 1515 if your soul is ready to release what no longer serves your peace. The truth I'm showing you now is part of your deliverance. You may not have had the words to explain what felt wrong. You may have doubted yourself, trying to convince your own heart that you were just imagining things. But your spirit never lies. And I placed that discernment inside you for a reason. That unrest you've been feeling wasn't paranoia, it was divine warning. And now, I am confirming it. This isn't just a revelation. It's a rescue. This isn't just exposure. It's elevation. I never intended for you to be tied to someone who only showed loyalty when it benefited them. I didn't call you to shrink yourself just to keep someone comfortable who was secretly wounding you. And I certainly didn't anoint you to walk through life doubting your worth because of someone else's decision to betray what you gave so freely. You are not the one who was wrong. You are the one I've chosen to rise. So let me say this clearly, what they did in secret is not greater than what I'm about to do in public. What they tried to destroy behind closed doors is about to become the very testimony that sets you apart. I'm not just healing you. I'm honoring you. I'm not just revealing the truth. I'm revealing your strength. What they meant for harm, I am already turning for your good. Comment 1717, if you receive this turnaround I've already set in motion. There are some connections in your life that I am severing completely now, not because I want you to walk alone, but because I want you to walk with peace. You've walked with chaos for long enough. You've carried burdens that didn't belong to you. You felt responsible for fixing things you never broke. That's over now. I am restoring divine order to your relationships. And anything that came into your life through manipulation, dishonesty, or hidden intentions is being removed, even if you don't understand it fully yet. You don't need to chase answers. You don't need to sit in confusion. Just stay in my presence. I am the one who knows the full story. And I will make sure you are never left in the dark again. That promise is not based on your performance. It's based on my love. And that love is unshakable. You're entering a season where the truth will no longer terrify you, it will strengthen you. You will no longer fear who walks away, because you'll know that I remain. You will stop doubting what's real, because my spirit will confirm everything you need to know. No more guessing. No more questioning. No more carrying pain that wasn't meant to stay. This is the beginning of clarity. This is the unveiling of your next level. This is the end of confusion. And now, my beloved, I need you to let go of what you now know. I need you to stop looking back. I need you to trust that what I revealed was never to hold you hostage in grief, but to set you free in purpose. This betrayal has already served its purpose. Now it's time for you to step into what I have prepared. The door you've been praying to open has been waiting on your healing. Not just your emotional healing, but your spiritual release. As long as your heart was tethered to those who betrayed you, I couldn't release the fullness of what I wanted to give. But now that the truth is clear, now that you've faced it with strength, I can trust you with the blessing that's next. Your blessing won't look like revenge. It won't look like proving them wrong. It will look like joy that no one can take away. It will look like laughter returning to your home. It will look like peace that doesn't shake when someone leaves. It will look like purpose so deep that you forget you ever doubted yourself. So stand still. I am fighting for you. Rest your heart. I am healing you. Lift your eyes. I am still the God who works miracles out of mess. And this, what you've just walked through, is about to become your miracle story. A Harvard-backed study just confirmed what spiritual leaders have whispered for centuries: words carry power. Specifically, a 9-word phrase is now helping thousands attract wealth without stress, hard work, or guesswork. You don't need to believe in miracles for this to work, but many people are starting to. The results are showing up in their bank accounts, not just in their hearts. Click the link in the description and comments before this message is erased forever. God says, I need you to understand how sacred your heart is to me. You were not created to carry shame over someone else's deception. You were not formed in your mother's womb just to be broken by the actions of someone who never deserved your trust in the first place. I see the weight you're still carrying even after learning the truth. I see how you try to keep smiling, even though something inside you feels crushed. But listen closely now, this pain is not your identity. This betrayal is not your destiny. This secret that was exposed is not your ending. It's your beginning. Comment Amen if you're ready to stop living in the shadows of what someone else tried to hide. I allowed this to come to light because what you didn't know was slowly harming your peace, your spirit, your self-worth. I wasn't silent because I didn't care. I was patient because I wanted you to be able to see it clearly when I finally showed you. The delay was not denial. It was protection. And now that I've brought the truth to the surface, I am also bringing healing that no words can explain. I am placing my hand on the wounds you didn't even realize were still open. I'm calming the part of your soul that's been trembling in confusion. And I'm restoring the part of you that forgot what it felt like to be at peace. This was not just about a secret someone kept from you. It was about a part of your story that needed closure so the next page could be written with clarity. You have cried more tears over this person than you ever want to admit. You forgave them silently 100 times hoping they would one day value your heart. But they didn't. They couldn't. And they wouldn't. Because their love was rooted in self-interest, not sacrifice. But my love is different. My love heals. My love lifts. My love leads you out of dark rooms and into the sunlight. Comment 1111 if you feel the warmth of my presence even in the middle of this difficult truth. There is no betrayal so deep that I cannot redeem it. There is no pain so raw that I cannot restore you from it. There is no deception so dark that my light cannot overcome it. What I am doing in your life now is not a small repair. It is a holy reset. I am removing the roots of false connection and replanting you in places of truth, joy, stability, and trust. You will not be used again. You will not be fooled again. And you will not be broken again by the same pattern. The cycle ends here. I am rebuilding you, piece by piece, day by day, heart to heart. You are going to love again, but this time with peace. You are going to trust again, but this time with discernment. You are going to grow again, but this time without fear of betrayal. Because I am walking with you. Every single step. And I want to say this clearly so you never forget it. You are not too much, too sensitive, too kind, or too trusting. You are exactly who I made you to be. And the world needs more hearts like yours, not less. So don't let someone else's lies change your truth. Don't let their silence make you question your voice. Don't let their distance make you forget how deeply loved you truly are. Comment 222 if you know I'm restoring not just what was taken from you, but the part of you that stopped dreaming. I am preparing a new season for you where the people around you will match the prayers you've been praying. No more pretending. No more being surrounded by people who tolerate you but don't truly see you. No more one-sided relationships where you give your all and receive barely enough to survive. I'm sending those who pour back into you, who protect your name when you're not in the room, who lift your arms when your strength runs out, who sit with you in silence and still understand your heart. This is the shift. This is the moment you were meant to see. The truth has been revealed, and now so will my plans. And they are still good. Even after the hurt. Even after the betrayal. Even after everything you didn't see coming. My plans are still good. And they will lead you into a life more abundant than you've ever dreamed. Don't turn back now. Don't shrink. Don't silence your soul just to keep the peace with someone who never protected your heart. The time of compromise is over. The time of healing has begun. And I will walk with you through every step. A declassified government document quietly revealed a 9-word phrase that's helping people unlock true financial freedom. It's not hype, it's backed by neuroscience and proven in real lives. From debt relief to unexpected paychecks, the stories are everywhere. But because of its origins, this information may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now, before the page disappears again. God says, now that you've seen what was hidden, now that the truth has found its way into the light, there is something else I need to pour into your spirit. You have not lost anything I cannot restore. You have not been left empty in a way I cannot refill. Even though what you just discovered has shaken you to the core, you are still standing, and that means my hand has never left your life. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being prepared for something greater than what you were clinging to. Comment 333 if your soul is willing to release what I never meant for you to carry. The person you trusted may have covered their actions with smiles, words, and silence, but they could never hide it from me. They may have fooled others. They may have even fooled you for a while. But they never fooled me. I knew what they were doing, and I let it run its course, not because I was ignoring your pain, but because I wanted you to grow through it, not just go through it. And now, I have seen enough. I have drawn the line in the spirit. I have said, no more. No more confusion. No more betrayal. No more false love pretending to be real. You may feel tired now. You may feel emotionally exhausted and spiritually drained. But this is the part where your soul is about to be restored. The weight of carrying what you didn't understand has been heavy. But now that I've shown you what's real, I'm about to carry you through the healing. You don't have to process this alone. You don't have to piece yourself back together. Let me do that for you. Comment 555 if you trust me to begin the healing that others never offered. My child, there is so much more ahead of you than what you've lost. And I say lost, not because you were careless, but because some things were never yours to keep. They were there for a season, a lesson, a chapter, but not the whole story. I'm the author of your life, and I never write endings in the middle. So what feels like a painful full stop right now is only a comma in my hands. I'm continuing the sentence. I'm building something new from what they tried to ruin. And I need you to hear me clearly, this is not your punishment. This is your preservation. This is not your downfall. This is your redirection. This is not abandonment. This is my rescue. You will not spend the rest of your life questioning what happened. I will bring peace to your heart in ways that your mind can't even explain. I will give you the grace to move on without bitterness, the courage to walk forward without fear, and the strength to smile again without pretending. Comment 1212 if you're ready to move forward with a heart full of peace and no bitterness left behind. You have no idea what I have been preparing for you while you were hurting. I didn't just reveal the truth, I also lined up the blessings that are coming after it. The delay in your life wasn't denial, it was divine alignment. I was getting certain people out of your future because I knew they couldn't handle where I was taking you. I was shifting the room around you because I only want those who truly love you to stand in the next season with you. You are about to walk into a space where peace greets you at the door. Where love feels safe again. Where you don't have to watch your back or shrink your spirit to make others feel comfortable. Where you will be celebrated, not just tolerated. Where your voice will matter, not be silenced. Where your heart will be honored, not mishandled. This is not just a promise. This is already unfolding in the spirit, and it's heading straight for you. I want you to rest now. I want you to breathe. I want you to stop replaying their words and actions in your mind. I want you to let go of the need to understand why they did what they did. Some people betray not because you did anything wrong, but because they never knew how to value what was holy. Your heart is holy. Your spirit is sacred. And what they didn't honor, I will heal. You don't have to keep pretending that it didn't affect you. I know it did. I was there for every tear you held back. But I am also here for every tear you will never have to cry again. You are stepping into a new chapter now, and I promise you, it will not be a repeat of the last one. I am doing something new, something beautiful, something eternal. A strange 9-word prayer, once locked away in a government archive, is now helping everyday people attract money faster than ever imagined. Scientists say it activates a dormant part of the brain tied to abundance and receiving. It takes less than 30 seconds to speak, but the effects can be life-changing. People are reporting cleared debts, surprise windfalls, and total financial freedom. Click the link in the description and comments before this page is taken down without warning. God says, I'm walking you out of this storm with purpose in my hands. I'm not just lifting the pain. I'm placing something new where the wound once lived. You may feel like you're standing in the wreckage of a trust that was broken, but I see you standing at the edge of a new beginning. What they tried to keep hidden, I've now brought into the open, and with that truth, I am restoring your vision. No more blurred lines. No more blurred emotions. No more foggy paths. I'm making everything clear, not just around you, but within you. Comment 1010 if you feel the weight of pain finally starting to lift from your soul. I know this hasn't been easy for you. The betrayal came so quietly. It didn't shout. It didn't announce itself. It moved through smiles, through shared moments, through memories that now feel cracked. But even when they were faking love, you were giving real love. Even when they were hiding things, you were being open. And that's why I'm blessing you, not because you were perfect, but because your heart stayed pure. There is a reward for those who loved even when it wasn't returned. There is a crown for those who gave even when they were overlooked. There is a divine repayment coming for those who stayed soft in a world that tried to turn them cold. You didn't lose anything by loving. You only proved who you really are, and now, I'm about to show you who I really am. Comment 1717 if you believe I am still the God of justice, restoration, and divine repayment. I am removing the residue of this betrayal from your spirit. You won't carry the fear of it into the next relationship. You won't look at new people through the lens of this pain. You won't block your blessings because of who broke you. That's what the enemy wanted. He used someone close to try to plant seeds of mistrust in your soul, to make you believe that everyone you meet from now on will hurt you the same way. But that lie ends today. I am replacing the lie with truth. The truth that not everyone will leave. The truth that not everyone is unfaithful. The truth that not everyone is using you. I have people prepared who will honor you. People who will see you. People who will love you the way you've always deserved. And I will not let you miss them because your heart is still stuck in a chapter 1 already closed. You see, my child, this isn't just about the person who hurt you. It's about the healing I want to give you. I want to give you the kind of peace that can't be shaken. I want to give you nights of sleep without worry. I want to give you moments where your soul feels safe again. I want to give you laughter that feels free again, not forced. I want to give you joy that doesn't have to be protected. Comment Amen if you're ready for the kind of peace that doesn't leave when people do. You have walked through the fire, but you didn't get burned. You walked through the betrayal, but your spirit didn't collapse. You felt the weight of disappointment, but it didn't break your destiny. And that means this: the enemy failed. What he meant to use to break you has only brought you closer to me. You are now walking in a deeper level of understanding, trust, and divine awareness. You're not just recovering, you're being refined. And as you rise from this, know that I'm placing oil on your wounds. This oil isn't just for healing, it's for anointing. You are being anointed in the very place where you were attacked. You are being elevated in the same territory where they tried to tear you down. Your name is being lifted up in rooms where it was once torn apart. And your story will be one of glory, not grief. Don't worry about explaining yourself to people who never tried to understand your heart. I will make sure that the truth speaks louder than their silence ever could. I will make sure that what was done in secret becomes the reason for your public breakthrough. I will make sure that even your enemies see the table I've prepared for you, and they will know it was I, the Lord your God, who has always been for you. Keep walking forward. Keep trusting me. Keep your heart open. The best part of your life is still ahead, and it's untouched by betrayal, untouched by lies, untouched by anyone who tried to harm your spirit. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. God says, "There's a reason I let you see what they did behind your back instead of letting you stay in the dark. I didn't show you this to torment you, but to finally free you. You've been holding on, praying for peace, trying to make sense of someone's silence, distance, and changed behavior. You felt it long before you saw it. You sensed it in your spirit before it ever showed up in evidence. And that, my child, was me speaking to you even before the truth was revealed." Comment Amen if your heart has ever felt the truth before your eyes saw it. You were never wrong to trust, to love, to believe in someone you cared about. Your love was not the mistake. Their dishonesty was. Your faith in them was not foolish. Their betrayal was. And now that the secret is no longer hidden, I want you to stop blaming yourself. I want you to stop wondering if you could have done more, said less, or loved differently. This had nothing to do with your lack and everything to do with their choice. But even their choices cannot cancel my plans for your life. I am still going to bless you. I am still going to use you. I am still going to raise you up from this place of heartbreak. Because what they tried to break in secret is what I'm going to bless in public. Your tears did not go unnoticed. Your prayers did not bounce off the walls. Every time you asked me why you felt something wasn't right, I was listening. And now, I'm answering. Comment 222 if you believe this is the season your silent prayers are finally being answered. What I love most about you is that even in the middle of this pain, you never stopped praying. Even when you felt abandoned, confused, and betrayed, you still came to me. You still whispered, "God, help me." You still believed that I would speak. And because you remained close to me, I'm not only going to heal what happened, I'm going to use it to bless you. The betrayal is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new season, one where you will no longer question who truly loves you, because I'm surrounding you with people whose hearts are pure. One where you no longer walk on eggshells, because I'm removing all false peace from your life. One where you finally feel like yourself again, because I'm restoring the pieces of you that were slowly being chipped away. This moment was chosen. The timing is intentional. The truth came out because you are now strong enough to handle what would have crushed you before. And in this new strength, I'm giving you new instructions. Don't look back. Don't seek explanations from those who never planned to give you one. Don't return to broken places expecting healing. I'm not sending you backward, I'm moving you forward. Comment 999 if you're ready to stop revisiting old wounds and step into new wholeness. What's coming next will not remind you of what you lost. It will redeem it. You're going to experience real joy again, not the kind you fake for photos, but the kind that lives deep in your soul. You're going to feel love that doesn't confuse you, drain you, or make you question your worth. You're going to wake up with peace, go to sleep with rest, and walk through life without fear of the next betrayal. Because I'm the one guarding your path now. I am closing doors no man can reopen. I am exposing what you didn't know so I can protect what I'm building in you. I am preparing blessings that won't be delayed this time, not by deception, not by distraction, not by the wrong person holding your hand. The pain had a purpose. The revelation had a reason. But the promise still stands. And here it is, you will not be defined by what happened to you. You will be known by what I did for you after it. You are not a victim of betrayal. You are a vessel of victory. If money always seems out of reach, your brain might be the reason. Scientists have found that a 9-word phrase, buried deep in your subconscious, could be blocking financial blessings without you even realizing it. But when you say the words out loud, the blockage is removed, and abundance begins to flow. Thousands have already felt the shift. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret disappears forever. God says, "This is the hour where I am washing off the stain of betrayal from your soul." You've carried the weight of someone's hidden actions long enough. Even before you knew what they did, it began affecting your spirit. You felt tired for no reason. You lost joy in things that used to bring you peace. You questioned yourself when the problem was never you. My child, it was their secrecy, not your sensitivity, that made the air feel heavy. And now that you know the truth, I am pulling you out of everything they secretly planted against you. Comment 777 if you feel my spirit gently lifting the heaviness you didn't know had a name. You were so loyal to them, even in your confusion. You waited for them to come clean. You gave time. You gave space. You gave understanding. And while you were giving all that, they were giving silence, distraction, and distance. But I want you to hear this: I count loyalty that others overlook. I honor hearts that stay true even when they're hurting. You never had to beg someone to be honest. They were never meant to hold your heart in the first place. I'm not just revealing what they did, I'm redeeming what they cost you. I'm bringing back the confidence they broke. I'm rebuilding the trust they shattered. I'm restoring the joy that slowly drained from your soul because of their dishonesty. This is not just closure, it's compensation. I am paying you back for the emotional weariness, the quiet sadness, the moments you held your breath waiting for the truth to show up. I've seen it all. And I'm responding. Comment 555 if you believe I am still a God who pays back what was stolen in silence. I am not just a God of mercy. I am also a God of justice. And what I do next in your life will show both. I will cover you with healing so deep, peace so lasting, and clarity so strong that no one will ever be able to confuse your heart again. You will no longer apologize for being discerning. You will no longer shrink to keep someone else from feeling exposed. I am calling you to stand tall again. To trust again. To believe in yourself again, not because of what others say, but because I never stopped believing in you. You are walking into a new place, and in this place, everything will be different. No more guessing if they mean what they say. No more pretending you're okay when you're not. No more nights replaying conversations, wondering what went wrong. I am giving you stillness in your mind. I am giving you truth in your relationships. I am giving you alignment in your spirit. The emotional chaos they left behind is being replaced with divine calm. The inner ache they caused is being exchanged for wholeness. Comment 1313 if you are ready to receive the calm I've prepared for your soul. Some people were only assigned to your life to teach you that your discernment is not a weakness. Your ability to feel things deeply, your gift of sensing what words do not say, that's not a burden, that's a gift from me. You heard me in the silence. You sensed me in the distance. And that's why I trust you with deeper spiritual truth now. Because you stayed close to me when people became distant with you. Because you listened to my spirit when others tried to confuse your soul. This secret had to be exposed. Not for revenge, but for release. I didn't want you moving into your next blessing with unanswered questions. I didn't want you waking up to new miracles while still grieving over old lies. I didn't want you to carry shadows into the places I've prepared for you to shine. That's why I didn't delay this moment. That's why you're seeing this right now. This is your reset. This is your clean break. This is the place where truth sets you free and grace carries you forward. And now, my beloved, I'm asking you to take a deep breath, not just with your lungs, but with your heart. Breathe again. Trust again. Rest again. What was hidden is no longer holding you. What was hurting is no longer haunting you. The secret that tried to poison your spirit has lost its grip. Because I have spoken. And my voice has the final word. A Harvard-backed study just confirmed what spiritual leaders have whispered for centuries: words carry power. Specifically, a 9-word phrase is now helping thousands attract wealth without stress, hard work, or guesswork. You don't need to believe in miracles for this to work, but many people are starting to. The results are showing up in their bank accounts, not just in their hearts. Click the link in the description and comments before this message is erased forever. God says, now that the hidden thing has been brought into the light, I am walking you into your divine protection. What they did behind your back will not break your spirit, because I have already placed a wall of fire around you. You are surrounded by my presence, not their plans. You are covered by my word, not their whispers. And what I'm doing next is not about them, it's about you. your healing, your future, your peace, your calling. Comment 11:11 if you feel my protection wrapping around you like shelter in the middle of this storm. I need you to stop replaying the moment they chose betrayal. I know it hurts. I know the images come back to you in waves, pulling your joy underwater. But I did not call you to live beneath the weight of someone else's sin. I called you to rise above it. I called you to live in freedom. And what I am offering you now is not just healing, but authority. I'm giving you the power to speak peace over the places where pain tried to live. I'm giving you the power to walk away without bitterness. And most of all, I'm giving you the power to forgive without forgetting who you are. You have no idea how much brighter your path will be once you stop dragging their shadows with you. You don't have to stay in the memory. You don't have to stay in the wound. You don't have to stay in the energy of what happened. What I revealed to you was not to make you stay in pain, but to show you how far I'll go to rescue you from it. Comment 333 if you're ready to walk out of the shadows and into the light I've prepared. This is not the end of your story. This is the end of the chapter that tried to bury you. What they did in secret was never greater than the promise I placed on your life before you were born. You were chosen for more than heartbreak. You were created for more than deception. And what I have written for you next cannot be touched by the people who mishandled your past. You will not feel abandoned in this season. I will hold you so close that even your broken pieces will feel safe again. I will wrap my arms around your soul so tightly that even the silence won't feel scary. I will remind you daily, moment by moment, that you are not alone, not forsaken, not forgotten. You are being guided by my hand, and that hand does not let go. I am not just walking you out of something, I'm walking you into something holy. I'm walking you into joy that doesn't end after a moment. I'm walking you into clarity so strong, you'll never question your worth again. I'm walking you into favor so undeniable, even your enemies will have to say, "Surely, the Lord is with them." Comment 1313 if you believe I'm guiding you into something greater than the pain you're leaving behind. You didn't deserve the betrayal, but you do deserve the blessing that's coming next. You didn't deserve the silence, but you do deserve the peace I'm giving now. You didn't deserve the lies, but you do deserve the truth that sets your whole soul free. I want you to release this burden once and for all. You don't need to gather more reasons. You don't need to wait for them to admit what they did. I've shown you enough. And what I show is enough. Let them go. Let the outcome go. Let the expectation go. Let it all rest in my hands, because your hands are needed for new things now. Your hands are going to hold answered prayers. Your arms are going to carry joy. Your soul is going to dance in freedom again. Don't worry about who they become. That's my responsibility. Don't worry about getting even. That's not your job. You just keep walking forward. You keep trusting me. And you keep your heart open, because the people I'm sending next will never ask you to shrink in order to stay loved. You're stepping into a new room. A new peace. A new version of yourself that doesn't carry secrets you didn't create. And this version of you will not bow to fear anymore. This version of you walks in strength, in power, in purpose, in joy. What if everything blocking your financial breakthrough could be undone with a single 9-word phrase? That's exactly what thousands are discovering as they speak this powerful prayer each morning. Backed by research and verified results, it's helping ordinary people step into unexpected abundance. No struggle. No hustle. Just words, with real impact. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted. God says, "The storm has passed, and your soul is safe in me." You are no longer bound to what they hid, no longer tied to what they did. I have broken every chain that tried to hold your heart captive, and I am pouring new oil over your life. From this moment forward, you will walk in peace that cannot be disturbed, in purpose that cannot be delayed, and in love that reflects my heart. What once tried to destroy you has become the reason I will raise you. You are not the same person you were before this truth came. You are wiser. You are stronger. You are more grounded in me. Let the past stay behind you. Don't look back. The secret was never greater than your calling. The betrayal was never bigger than your blessing. The pain was never stronger than my promise. You are walking into a divine new beginning now, and it starts today. Stay in my presence. Stay in my peace. And above all, stay ready, because what I do next will leave no room for doubt. I will restore everything.